Alright, we are live. Good. Be back in just a second. Grab some drink. Alright, guys. Showing me one? Yeah, man, I'm hoping there's not one in this box. Oh, there's not one anywhere remotely close to his name in this box. Alright, guys, we'll get started in just a second. For the guys that's first time breaking with me, I'm Brew. I ship all cards, all rookies, all color stuff. Anything of value will be top loaded. Your shipping will be done either late tonight or early in the morning, one of the two. Will be dropped off at the post office sometime around 12, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Let's see. I won something on eBay. Huh. That's all right. I got a sales invoice. What is this for? What did I buy? Limited football, Prizm soccer. 2 cases of Shiny Fates ETBs and 7 cases of Shiny Fates V10s. I like it. Looks good on you. He said that's hateful. Alright, guys, it is time, 10:15. We're going to get started. 2020 Panini Prizm Football Cello Box eBay break number 1. All the names are over on the left. Yes, I probably had to cut some of your names down a little bit due to they wouldn't go on the screen. So, what up, Irish? He said, "Be good to you one time." Hey, you know the risk reward. We can hope. Yeah, we can say, By and large, let me pick any of the 4 items I want off the dollar menu at McDonald's. Cheeseburger, Happy Meal. He said, "Let's go Saints." But back to what we was talking about earlier about random cards. You was talking about, Franco was talking about his little box that he's got. See, if that was here at my house, I wouldn't go through it for about a year. I'm not lying to you. It'd be like almost a full-fledged 1 calendar year. And then there's going to be 3 guys in that box that are going to sell for 10 times what I could have sold the entire box for the year before. Man, I used to kill them deals like that because I was buying everybody's color, non-auto, junk, whatever. Well, hell, then all the guys that was in the boxes blew up. Shit, I ain't rich either, dude. We talking $200-$300 boxes, man. Yeah, there was 2 years in some cases. Dude, the day I opened that 5-row box up, I bought a 5-row box. This is no lie. I paid $700 for it. I paid $700 or $750 for it, actually. And the first stack of cards in it was Prizm basketball. There was rookies for like Who was it? Jaylen Brown. There was Jaylen Brown rookies in it. I mean, dude, it was stupid. There was DeAndre Ayton rookies, Shai Alexander rookies. I mean, it was, and I was just laughing. Well, then we found some Prizm soccer that was in, there was a stack of Prizm soccer in it. There was 2 Mbappes. Man, it was crazy. He's I'm paying off my flight still for next week. Man, I won't pay it off for 6 months. It's interest free. Yeah. We went and got a title on, Franco, on an 87 Buick. Yeah, I went and got a title on an 87 Buick. Wondering when the break is happening. The break is happening now. Hang on 1 second, guys. We got someone, I think. I think they went to the business page instead of the group. 1 second, fellas. Let's see if I can get a response real quick. Jay Johnson, do you have the Rams? Yes, J12, you got the Rams. Okay, Kansas City Chiefs, that's Nader. Yeah, he's J12. Yeah. Okay, this dude was in the mosaic. Uh-oh, let's see what we got here. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm trying to make sure. I try to make sure that everybody's able to see the videos whenever they're in the break. Herbert's. No. Alright, I'm going back to breaking. Dude's asking for it to break earlier. Alright, guys. We ready now? Sorry. You got the Colts, Eagles, High Tech, Bundle Treasures. You got the Giants and the Patriots. That's what it look like. Giants and Patriots. Man, I don't like this font on the left. I've got to get it changed. It's driving me absolutely crazy. The old ways were so much better, man. It looks so much cleaner. That stuff right there looks like I tried to draw it up and just threw it on the screen. Jordan Jenkins, Kenny Moore, Tyler Boyd, Warren Moon, Deshaun Jackson, Frank Clark, Joe Montana, greatest quarterback of all time, Traquan Smith, Aaron Rodgers, Jonathan Ogden Green, Go Hard or Go Home, Josh Allen, and a James Morgan. Joe Mixon, Tre'Davious White, Big Ben, Hunter Henry, Danny Amendola, Sean Lee, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, Eric Kendricks, Max Crosby Green, Julio Jones, and an Antonio Gibson, rookie for the Redskins. Joe Montana is the GOAT. I'll listen to the argument for Brady fans, but I do the comparison of Jordan and LeBron. That's what I do. Darius Leonard, AJ Green, Cole Beasley, Alshon Jeffrey, Chris Jones, Ryan Kerrigan, Jared Cook, Devontae Adams, Larry Fitzgerald, Brilliance, green. Man, that card pops right there because of the colors. Aaron Rodgers. Clyde's Edward Hilaire and Antonio Gandy Golden. Nah, you're just upset, Irish, that the Seahawks have never had a good quarterback, including Russell Wilson. Yeah, Danny, hey, big man, let me hold $1. Yeah, you're just mad that the Seahawks have never had a good quarterback. These Irish that went outside and punched a puppy. They'll push 2 kids down into making of this video. It's alright, it's not your fault. Should have ran the ball with Marshawn Lynch and you had plenty to talk about. Well, we see what's on the back. We see what's on the back of it. Who's the best receiver of all time? Jerry Rice. Denzel Ward, James White, Darren Fells, Keenan Allen, Kenny Galladay, Leighton Vander Esch, Anthony Barr, Jalen Ramsey, Curtis Samuel, a green Kenny Clark, Fireworks Nick Chubb, and a someone all center top to bottom Jalen Hurts. Yeah, Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice #1. Man, I'm gonna get in a fight over this one. I know I am. Jerry Rice #1, Randy Moss #2, Calvin Johnson #3. The practice squad. But they still didn't have a quarterback, so it didn't matter. Best tight end of all time, Tony Gonzalez. Curtis Martin, Nick Chubb, Ricky Williams, Noah Fant, Carson Wentz, Roquan Smith, Devin White, Kyle Rudolph, Tyler Higbee, Stephon Diggs Green, Kyler Murray Hype, and a Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers. That's what I'm saying. I probably will get in a fight because I put Moss above Calvin Johnson. I think T.O.'s in the discussion for top 5 just because he would go across the middle where Randy Moss was a one-way threat. Tony Gonzalez being the tight end of all time, #1 tight end of all time. I mean, dude, he made that position just basically ridiculous. Preston Williams, C.J. Mosley, Peyton Manning, Ryan Tannehill, Saquon Barkley, Landon Collins, DJ Moore, Jerry Ruck, greatest. Demario Davis, Fireworks, Alvin Kamara, Cortland Sutton Hype, and a Jason Huntley rookie. Moss is way above Johnson? How do you figure? How do you figure he's way above? Calvin Johnson retired because the Lions sucked. I mean, the Lions have had 2 of the greatest players at their positions walk away from them because they suck. Barry did it first. Calvin Johnson did it second. N'Keal Harry, J.J. Watt, Lamar Jackson, Philip Lindsay, Dallas Goedert, Damian Williams, Isaac Bruce, Christian McCaffrey, Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson Hype, emergent DeAndre Swift, and a Raekwon Davis. I think Terrell Owens and Randy Moss were closer in line than Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss. He said the Kamara was worth the purchase. There you go, Shoe. Yeah, we have this discussion all the time. Whenever we're breaking football hours, you come in, you're like, oh, you're crazy. Russell Wilson's the GOAT. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I 24-hour mute you. D.D. Westbrook, Sam Hubbard, Brandon Cooks, Joe Theismann, Joey Bosa, A.J. Brown, Ricky Jackson, Josh Reynolds, Michael Vick, Twinkle Toes Tom Brady Green, Fireworks Brady, and a Justin Jefferson. That man right there is fixing to be cold-blooded for the next 7-8 years. He's doing it with Captain Kirk as a quarterback. Imagine if he had a real one. Yeah, imagine if he had a real, for real deal quarterback. That Brady green would do pretty good. Marquise Brown, DJ Chark, Carlos Dunlap, Laurent Duvernay Tardif, Allen Robinson, Derwin James, Chris Carson, Chris Godwin, Preston Smith, Michael Warren for the Eagles green, Bobby Wagner, and Javon Kinlaw. He ignored your comments. Really? Was he a bigger threat than Calvin Johnson when he played for the Raiders or the Titans? Or do you forget that time period? Just when he got his career rejuvenated with Tom Brady? Come on, man. Get off the drink, homie. You know better. Dan Marino, David Johnson, Quentin Williams, Honey Badger, Ezekiel Elliott, The Freak, Javon Curse, Jared Goff, Keith Brooking, Kyle, yep, that dude. Kyle Fuller Green, Tom Brady Brilliance, and a Clyde Edward-Helaire. Yeah, I do hit recaps at the end. Yeah, I do hit recaps at the end. Johnson had bad years too. You may want to go Google search that. I don't think his bad years were even remotely close to Randy Moss's. Kenny Stills, Joe Namath, Leonard Fournette, Jalen Smith, Drew Lock, Zach Ertz, Teddy Bridgewater, Tyler Lockett, Dalvin Cook, hey, Kicker Silvers, Justin Tucker, yes, Shaquille Barrett, Anthony Jennings. Yeah, that guy didn't have any vowels. He was like, we're gonna throw a bunch of letters at it, and there's gonna be a Z. Yeah, that dude's name was Jeff Alphabet. Juszczyk. Yeah, Juszczyk. That dude's last name was no part of Juszczyk. I'm not going to fizzle out, dude. We have this conversation all the time. You go to Google and Google proves you wrong 98.7% of the time. Tremaine Edmonds, Joe Thomas, Julian Edelman, Jonathan Allen, Mike Williams, Marvin Jones, Christian Kirk, Harrison Smith, Greg Zuerlein, Jermichael Hasty Green for the 49ers, DJ Moore, and a Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, you're the one that goes quiet, and then you're like, well, it was this one time that he was in single coverage and he dropped a ball, so that made him terrible. We already know how you're going to be. It's okay. Yeah, we already know exactly how you are, Irish. It's not a big deal. Red, white, and blues. When you brought up Pujols and Miggy, no, I did not. Deshaun Watson, Matt Ryan, Raekwon Davis. And Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's had like 19 million catches in 7 years. Sam Hubbard, Ryan Tannehill, Green Bay Packers, Jordan Love. There's your starter next year, guys. Yeah, the other 1.2% of the time, Shoe's right. He wasn't even involved in it. You're exactly right. Saquon Barkley, Fred Warner, Tyler Johnson, rookie. I don't know why I'm putting those over there. Hell, it's not like I'm not top loading the other ones as well. Kenny Moore, Shaquille Barrett, and Michael Alphabet for the Denver Broncos. Well, I mean, it's kind of like, all right, who would you rather have, Michael Thomas or Antonio Brown? And Michael Thomas caught 197 balls that were all 2-yard passes. Antonio Brown's got Big Ben firing his way the whole entire time. Tyler Boyd, Big Man Let Me Hold a Dollar, and Lynn Bowden Jr. I mean, do I think it's kind of like this? Do I think Antonio Brown fantasy wise was probably the best receiver of all time? Yes. Sean Lee, Raheem Mostert, and Jacob Eason. It was good. I like Eason. AB all day, man. That's what I'm saying. But you got to get Antonio Brown before he went crazy. I think he's good, but I don't think he's overrated. I just think he got to throw the ball a bunch. Hunter Henry, Trey Flowers, Jeff Okudah for the Lions. Well, of course, Randy Moss was the best fantasy receiver. Him, Terrell Owens. I mean, hell, we can go back if you want to do best fantasy running backs. Was Jerome Bettis the year they won the Super Bowl? Sean Alexander, Priest Holmes, Larry Johnson, anybody that the Chiefs had for like a 5-year run. Jordan Jenkins, Landon Collins, and Trayvon Diggs for the Cowboys. Then you had LaDainian Tomlinson. You had Tomlinson murdering everybody. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we can go back through fantasy and talk. I mean, there was a few guys that actually won everybody's leagues. Brandon Cooks, Michael Thomas. Here we go. I want to look at this. Terrell Lewis. In 2019, he had 149 receptions for 1,725 yards, which is 11.6 average, and 9 touchdowns. Okay, you see that? 150 times he was throwing the ball. In an offense that throws the ball 50 times a game. Was that the first year that he broke the record? Because didn't Brady come right behind him and break the record right behind him again? Ezekiel Elliott, Patrick Peterson, and Antonio Gibson. Ricky Williams, Honey Badger, and Jason Huntley. Last pack, guys. Let's see what we got here. Michael Thomas is not the best receiver in the league. I think the best receiver in the league right now is either DK Metcalf or AJ Brown, besides DeAndre Hopkins. Nick Chubb, Kenny Clark, and Javon Kinlaw for the 49ers. Yeah, I mean, we can't go against DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins is a bad, bad man. But I think you got two of the best receivers coming up right now. Man, these dudes are fixed. I mean, they're already lights out. DK Metcalf, man child. And AJ Brown, a lot of people don't pay attention because he plays for the Tennessee Titans. Dude don't drop nothing, and he gets it. Devontae Adams is, but I'd like to see what Devontae Adams is without Aaron Rodgers. All right, guys, hit recap real fast. Trayvon Diggs, Jeff Okudah, Tyler Johnson, Raekwon Davis, Javon Kinlaw, Jacob Eason, Lynn Bowden Jr., Jordan Love, JaMychal Hasty-Green, Jerry Jeudy, Justin Tucker Silver, Anthony Jennings, Kyle Fuller Green, Tom Brady Brilliance, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Michael Warren Green, Javon Kinlaw, Tom Brady Green, Fireworks Tom Brady, Justin Jefferson, Deshaun Watson Hype Green, Raekwon Davis, DeAndre Swift, Fireworks Green, Alvin Kamara, Jason Huntley, Stephon Diggs, Brandon Ayuk, Kenny Clark Green, Jalen Hurts, Antonio Gibson, Aaron Rodgers Green, Jonathan Ogden Green, James Morgan, Antonio Gandy Golden, Emergent, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and a Max Crosby Green. Guys, that is the break. I'm going to sign off, start working on the sorting, getting everything top loaded up. He said I had DK and Lockett. Guys, be safe. Thank you all, and I'll see you guys later. Appreciate it.